40 million people are about to lose their food assistance because they are part of the system. Wake up!
When people who ain't eaten a real meal in 3 days start talking like the Oracle from the Matrix, yeah, America is cooked.
Nobody needs Skims when they're actually skin and bone.
If the Fortnite kids are sounding more logical than Congress, go ahead and buckle up your seatbelt.
Nobody needs 12 albums with the same music. Wake up, they don't care. They want you to starve.
If you're struggling, don't have kids. Don't bring more in. If you already have them, that's another situation. If you don't have them, don't bring any in. And if you have two, don't go having another one. If you have one, don't go having two.
If it wasn't for SNAP benefits, I wouldn't be able to feed my children or myself.
Took my only food.
Today's video is pure national chaos. Food stamps drying up, Walmart's getting looted, people using EBT for lace fronts, and calling the office like it's customer service at Chick-fil-A. Welcome to the Hunger Games, Snap Edition. Let's get to it.
People are talking about robbing grocery stores because...
Notice how robbing a store always sounds easier than filling out a resume. Folks be like,
I can't do a 9 to 5, but I can do a 10 to 2 burglary.
They're not getting their SNAP benefits. But if you're physically able to go rob a store, that means you're physically able to go get a job.
thank you. Somebody finally used their Friday brain. If you can sprint with a shopping cart, you can sprint to a orientation.
The realization is hitting me that I may have to apply for disability.
I just had the same realization when my mom came into my basement. She actually told me to stand up.
I don't really want to because...
Honestly, I don't really want to either. Why can't everybody else pay for my stuff?
I haven't ever held a job.
Every time somebody says this, I instantly picture a 32-year-old in a gamer's chair with Cheeto dust on their chest saying, why can't everybody just pay for my stuff? Bro, life ain't Cash App. Nobody is requesting a payment for you for existing.
This is why. This is why. This is why.
That's crazy.
Cause what? 3 carts full, y'all. Let me pass the receipt.
So it's gonna be $400 even card or cash.
EBT.
You said EBT?
EBT.
We don't take EBT here. It's not a store.
Bro.
This lady tried to buy bundles with a benefit meant for banana pudding and broccoli and had the audacity on $1,400.
Bro. They take EBT everywhere else. Come on now.
Yeah, but this is hair, not food.
Scamming her.
No, we're not scamming. Yo, you could try it. Yo, it's not.
So now I'm gonna use this everywhere else, but I can't use it.
Yo, it's not a food store. Like you can only use you can only buy food with it.
Bro, this is rashes.
Okay, yeah, but this is the hair store side. It's not food. You can't.
Do I need snapping her?
I mean, yo, you can do whatever, yo, but like we can't take EBT.
Yeah, Bro, I'm stressed out. You either gonna take the card or what? Like,
sorry, I can't.
I'm taking these braids out tonight. I need my bundles done tonight.
You mad at the clerk because your government debt card don't work at a beauty supply shop? This ain't Sephora or Stamps.
The expiration of SNAP benefits has allegedly sparked mass shoplifting at Walmart stores.
If y'all think these people that's possibly going to lose their benefits in November is just going to be like, oh, well, I'm just going to sit back in this house and starve, not feed my children. Y'all are crazy. It's about to be Gotham City chaos.
Oh, it's gonna be chaos. Walmart about to look like Black Friday, but with no TVs and cart. Just rotisserie chicken and Capri Suns.
With food stamps getting cut off next month, like I don't have a kid that eats like a grown man. I eat like a grown man. We like steak and lobster.
Yeah, you like food.
Yeah, we like food. We like steak and lobster. I want everybody to be prepared for me and my kid to be at their house for Thanksgiving.
Imagine announcing you're freeloading for the holidays like it's a RSVP. Yeah, we pulling up, hide the lobster tails.
Let me tell you something. If you think that you about to come up in here and steal
from the Wally World because you ain't getting no food stamps? I'm gonna call the police on you. I'm gonna call. They're on speed dial. I'm gonna call them expeditiously. I don't care.
Hello, is this the food stamp office?
Yes, ma'am. This is the food stamp office.
What do I gotta do to get some stamps? Because y'all denied me 5 times.
Ma'am, did you apply online?
You know damn well I did.
Okay, and you were denied?
And that's what I said.
Well, ma'am, calm down first. You don't have to have no attitude.
I'm hungry. Everything in the world is hot. I need some stamps.
Okay, ma'am, let me view your account. Just a second. Yes, ma'am. It say you were denied because of your income. You have too much income.
How? I don't even got no income.
Well, it says that you have income, ma'am, and you have too much.
Damn, what's too much income? $1?
Ma'am, I have no idea. It just say that you make too much income. That's why you were denied.
So I'm just supposed to starve to death.
I mean, ma'am, I have no idea what to tell you. Get a job.
No, do your job and give me some damn stamps.
Ma'am, you have a good day, all right? Because I cannot go back and forth with you about food stamps.
Ma'am, this don't make no goddamn sense. I don't get none but disability.
Yes, ma'am, and your disability check is too much to get stamps.
But it's all government assistance.
Well, ma'am, you do not qualify. Is there anything else I can help you with today?
Get your ass off my phone. We can't get shit.
When you say you shouldn't have kids if you can't afford them, that is the whole reason we have the kids. Do you, understand that? Do you understand that one child equals a certain amount of food stamps? One child equals a certain amount of cash benefits.
This is why the population chart looks like a sneaker release calendar. People out here having kids like they're unlocking taxes, DLC packs.
You are eligible for, based on the number of children you have, is astronomical. I have 6 children, 4 baby fathers. I get 4,000 food stamps, I get 2,000 cash benefits, and I pay $87 a month for my 3-bedroom, 2-bath trailer because I'm on Section 8.
4,000 food stamps. So basically got a Costco's membership tattooed on her forehead.
I have 6 kids. If I didn't have those 6 kids, I wouldn't get the food stamps, I wouldn't get the cash benefits, and I definitely would not be on Section 8. We have the kids so we can get more benefits.
It's not about limiting personal choice, but taxpayer dollars should not subsidize unhealthy eating habits that contribute to preventable health conditions and place additional strain on Texas's healthcare system.
I truly don't even know, working for the food stamp office from home, I gotta take my glasses off. Y'all got my head hurting. I don't know what it is about Fridays or why y'all call with the most attitude on Fridays, but I'm sick of it. Had a woman call me, I give her my script, asked her what service she's calling about. She says food stamps. I said, okay, could I start by getting your first and last name? She tells me I can't get shit. Well, neither can you, because how am I supposed to help you if I can't verify your information?
Bro, the customer service lady, if you're gonna be rude, I hope you starve politely.
She's popping off at the mouth. I let her finish. I say, ma'am, per protocol, unless I verify your information, I cannot help you. I just have a general question. What do you mean you can't help me? Once again, ma'am, per protocol. She argues. She ends up giving me her stuff. I verify her information. She goes, well, can I answer my question? Well, can I ask my question now? I say, yes, ma'am, you can ask your question. She took a deep breath and asked me, does food stamps cover wet dog food?
You really fought for 18 minutes for Purina?
No, you know damn well. Oh my God. You know it don't. Food stamps is for humans, not dogs. I do hope your dog eat, but you really took me through all of that for this. I need to get off.
You know how idiotic of a person you gotta be to hate on somebody that gets food stamps and free housing and don't want work? It's almost as idiotic as us getting up every morning and going to do a job that's gonna take half of our paycheck. When you walk into the grocery store and you pay $10 for an apple, how could you hate on them that get it for free? In a country where our people put in blood, sweat, tears, and work. How? Everybody can't go. Matter of fact, you could do the same thing if you decided to just say, I'ma just live off the government. It ain't for everybody. I wouldn't do it, but I damn sure ain't finna hate on the next woman that's doing it. Come on now. Have you seen childcare prices? Lord forbid a mama actually try to go to work. She can't even afford childcare. So respectfully, when a mama decides to stay home, I get it. I ain't mad about it. How can y'all look at somebody in this country where you can't even go to the hospital for free and get mad because they get food stamps, government assistance from the same government that do every day? At least somebody is getting some benefits from it. What's not clicking?
I was scammed of my EBT food stamps. They even took the cash assistance.
Imagine being broke and hacked. That's double poverty. That's the deluxe poverty bundle.
Tuesday, I was supposed to get my food stamps. Go to the store, swipe, and it keeps getting declined. Call the 1-800 number. It tells me I have $0. I'm like, that's impossible. Call the number to get in contact with my caseworker. I'm on hold for like 20 minutes. They were like, we'll call you back. They don't call me all day. I get the phone call from the lady while I'm on the train trying to go to Brooklyn. Mind you, I live in the Bronx, so I can get this situated because I'm thinking I need a new card. She tells me she can't hear me. I tried yelling everything, can't hear me. I'm like, okay, try to call back. About to go underground. I wait 3 hours at the HRA. Hella ghetto, very crazy. They come and tell me that I've been scammed and they cleared out my cash assistance and my food stamps.
Here's my testimony, just a small bit of my life. When I was 18 years old, my dad had a rule that if you're going to live in his house past the age of 18, because at that point you're grown, the responsibility of taking care of your child in that manner is no longer there. That I had to have a job and I had to financially contribute to the house. Or I had to be in college with a part-time job pursuing a career. I personally did not want to go to college, so I decided to do the work route. And I was working at a college in the cafeteria part-time. And I was paying the bills my dad had required, or like the amount that he required, but I didn't have much left over for me to begin building a life for myself. Little did I know, making that decision of keeping a part-time job and not pursuing a job that could make it to where I could eventually move out and afford to live on my own ended me homeless by my decision. Something was said to me to where I just chose to leave to respect my parents' home, and I ended up homeless at the age of 18. I share that little tidbit of my life to say this. My dad could have easily changed his requirements in his home and changed, took back what he said to me that made me leave, because I want to emphasize again, he didn't tell me to leave. I chose to leave because I didn't like what was said to me and I wanted to respect my parents. But he could have easily changed his regulations to make my life easier, but he didn't. That decision to leave my parents' house at 18 vaulted me into who I am today. When I left my dad's house, I was jumping from friends' houses to my grandma's house. It was like a good year and a half, I believe, that I was like technically homeless because I had no place to call home and I was living out of my suitcase. And then, I'll share the rest of the story another time if you guys would like. But long story short, I ended up living with my grandma and I ended up having my first big girl job at Wells Fargo and starting a career. So now let's bring what I'm trying to say full circle. A lot of people are seeing the situation of no longer being able to be on food stamps. Now, listen to the requirements. It's for the people who are able-bodied, meaning there's absolutely nothing wrong with you as to why you should not be getting up and going to work. And number two, they have no dependents. So there's no scheduling reason, no babysitting. There's no reason why you should be getting food stamps and you're an able-bodied person with no dependents, okay?
She spit a TED Talk, no joke. Pressure either builds millionaires or it builds GoFundMe descriptions.
So for my people who are making this seem like a bad thing, I need you to stop. Because from my experience in life, when pressure is applied, you either crack and crumble, or you put pressure back and you get up and you do what you need to do to succeed. I don't know very many successful people who crack under pressure. So if you're one of those people who food stamps is now being taken, God has to make you uncomfortable to get you to the next place in which he has for you to be.
If God snatches your stamps but gives you motivation, that's a heavenly trade-in program.
So see this as a blessing and a motivation to get off of whatever you're sitting on and get on your feet and start, putting back into society what you took, because that's other people being able to pay into the fact that you get food stamps. So you're paying forward back into what you took when you were on food stamps, and you're also building a life in which you can sustain for yourself to where you're not depending on the government to feed you. I'm gonna leave you with these last two things. Number one, last I checked, the Bible says that those who do not work do not eat.
Meanwhile, folks are quoting, those who complain loud enough get expedited stamps.
And those who are lazy, poverty will jump on their back like a thief in the night. Look around you with all you having being food stamps and whatever else you're doing to make money. Is that enough? Why are you okay with living with the bare minimum?
Come on now.
Why are you okay living a life in which someone else can dictate whether or not you eat? Because right now you have set yourself in a situation that since the government said no more, you no longer have the financial stream that you need to feed yourself and your family if you have one. Don't ever get complacent in life depending on anything but God. I love y'all. That's it. That's all. I'm 27-year-old single mom, and I just got my food stamp. All right, let's get into this food stamp haul. Single mom to 4 kids. First off, I want to get into some of the comments I've been receiving on my baby daddy posts or my posts in general. Look, that's funny. I think being a single mom is an insult, but at the end of the day, all of you not know I left the person I was with because he was beating me up. He was financially abusing me. Y'all don't know that. People always go off by what you post on here. It's just crazy because then they feel like they know your whole life.
This is the raw truth nobody wants to hear. Some single moms don't choose to struggle. Struggle choose them.
Someone talking about they want to be married like their parents. Okay, that's good for you, but don't go projecting that onto other people. If I don't want to get married, if I was married and we got a divorce, y'all don't even know. But to clear it up, no, I was not married. I was in a long relationship with my first baby daddy. And the shit was just toxic, so I ended up leaving because I'm not about to beg or make somebody change if they're not willing to change. Mom always said, if you don't have nothing nice to say, then shut the fuck up. That's as nice as I could put it. I usually don't address these comments because it's just negativity. At some points, people really do have to use their heads. They think, like I said, it's an insult being a single mom or you're by yourself, but would you rather me be in an abusive relationship with someone that's beating me up, have my kids around and looking at that?
Don't judge a situation only you saw 12 seconds into TikTok.
And if I leave and I'm a single mom and I'm getting government assistance, etc., then we're still going to get talked shit about. Like, please make it make sense. It's like you can't win in this life sometimes. That's why I say do what they want to do in this life. Because at the end of the day, people are just going to talk and that's all they're going to do. And you can't please everyone in this life. I love to laugh at other people's situation, but it can quickly be you. Like, you can be in a long relationship, married today, and a single mom tomorrow. So always please be humble. Because when you think it won't be you, it definitely can be. Yeah, this was my little grocery haul. And no, this is not everything that I got for the month of February. It's just little snacks here and there for my kids' lunch. This was the week for Valentine's Day. I'll call you later, girl. Bye.
Listen, whether you love this system, hate it, game it, or barely survive in it, this video shows one thing clearly. America is one food stamp update away from a national meltdown. Don't rely on the government. Don't rely on strangers. Don't rely on the chaos. Rely on yourself. Before you wake up one morning and your EBT card has the same balance as your savings account, 0. Hit that like, subscribe, drop a comment because the way things are going, tomorrow's video may be filmed inside a Walmart during the purge. And if you like chaotic videos, go down into the description and click on the playlist. I'll see you on the next video.